We catch fish for the whole nation. She gonna go feel no quotation. The battle brought in the inflation. Bring on all this confusion. But the government take our award. Yesterday, long our boats and my sword. 3 die and go to the god. Don't be now, why I would on the award. NMFA, nonsense stability. Warlock, storage facility. Case incompatibility. I tell me Nabuda 1 way, on the bucket. Then they call me Fisherman. Fisherman, Fisherman. International Fisherman. Fisherman, Fisherman. Then they call me Fisherman. Fisherman, Fisherman. International Fisherman. Fisherman, Fisherman.
Ghana is known for its rich cultural heritage and traditions. This is displayed by the various ethnic groups throughout the year, especially during big events like festival celebrations. Festivals usually have backgrounds relating to a particular occurrence. In the central region, for instance, the people of Winneba celebrate the Aboagye Festival to commemorate the migration of Simpafo, or people of Winneba, from Timbuktu in the ancient Western Sudan Empire to their present location. The people believe that a god called Otu protected them from all dangers during their migration. To show their appreciation, they hunt for an animal which is bushback or deer and sacrifice to their god. 2 hunting groups, the Tuafo number 1 and Denchefo number 2, are responsible for capturing the live animal and presenting it to the people at the festival Deba. Another important festival is Homowo, celebrated by the Gas in the Greater Accra region. The background of this festival is related to farming. According to history, during the migration of the people to the present-day Accra, they faced severe drought resulting in widespread famine due to failure of the seasonal rains. After considerable meditation, fasting and supplication to their god by the traditional priests known in Ga language as Bulome, the drought was finally broken. They celebrated the bumper harvest with a festival, Homowo, which means hooting at hunger. The festival is celebrated in all Ghana states including Kamashi, Osu, La, Teshie, Nungwa and Tema, starting from May to September. The celebrations begins with the planting of the sacred millet or maize, and the process is known as Madumo in Ga language. This is also followed by a series of rituals. A 30-day ban on drumming and noise making is then imposed. There is a belief that noise may affect the growth of the crops and also scare away the spirits of their ancestors present at the time, hence the need for the ban. There's also few days of rest from land work and fishing leading up to the feast. Harvesting the sacred millet or maize at the sacred farm is called Ngafa. The maize cultivated is specifically for the preparation of kwekpli, the traditional festival dish with palm nut soup containing some specific fish species. Kwekpli is made from steamed and fermented cornmeal and palm oil, which is sprinkled by traditional priests around the Ga communities as offering food to the gods of the land. Fishermen play a significant role during the Homowo Festival. In Teshie, one of the main rituals performed is cleansing of the gods, where sacrifice is made to the sea deities for abundance of fish during the celebrations. The Chief Fisherman or Woleiatse is in charge of these rites, which takes place at the seaside. A goat is sacrificed for this purpose. On Tuesday, 2nd August 2022, I was at Teshie Sangona Beach to witness this ceremony at the boundary between Teshie and Nungwa. ceremony was performed by the Teshie Woleiatse, Ni Ajay Wawajan II and his team. A goat was slaughtered and the blood sprinkled at the shrine for the sea deities. The flesh of the animal was cut into pieces and sprinkled along the coast. The rest was cooked into a meal called fotoli, made of unleavened maize, oil, and some other ingredients. Fotolu is eaten and the leftover buried the same day.
The next day at the Teshie Sanguna beach, another seaside ritual called Inshobulemo is performed. This is a fishing voyage and competition where two canoes from Teshie Nyumochanawe and Osabu Ayikuwe are sent out to sea to bring back fish. The Teshie Woleiatse performs some rituals and then hands over the fishing gears to the fishermen.
Atlas. I feel Kusum is Kusum. Can you let Kusum, Tonya Kusum? What's I go on to what the end of the hour you Kusum?
I was back at the beach on Thursday to observe the return of the fishing crew and the catch they brought back. The beach was packed with people waiting for the return of the two teams. I interacted with some of the observers on their way to the beach.
Homoni abayi bia me neji nekonges ne ni wogame homona yi waka che ne bia me waka kayo na ka homona abayi neji homo na yo ne na ka no blema bie na amabon wo ya ne bia me ato olu na pa ho pe no kenkle na ga jeshi na ati na ka weku ni analo na pa no na ka bia me kadi na ka be na me watch kadi bi ne fe be sha me dwomo ye sharp ame kadi bi no ka che na ka be ya ka kayo na ya ato na ka ngulu na ke ba ho quickly no homo koliba Virginia watch on your festival. Elenyo. Oh, me go ba. Abe should be coming. Abe a man in Kennedy. Abe what winning me name? Go what winning me name? Lele no mo nye e shafe pepe. Mo ko ba shafe mo. No ka me ne ho me ne ga nyamo e ba e wo se won ke wo sa fi ba won go ni ate lewu mene win no mene no gele we fe nyamo mene obe what's ake be no boy modern ono wa win mene ke fe pepule mo bebe
ake onyo ko ndi be kwa chon nyamashi a len shi odi mi go in support ole shi ya gele we fe mo sa jake mi yele mo beje mi ba jake shu do mi lugule me ya wo ne ba yo ro mene
The first team had arrived when I reached the scene. Their catch was carried by selected young boys who later presented it to the traditional leaders from that quarters. I caught up with the Shipi of Teshie Norte Tuakat II.
So we see a number of fishes packed down here. Please, can you tell us some of the fishes that your group has been able? Yes, that your group has been able to catch.
Traditional names: Shoin, Chile, Yiwa, Opolo, Chafrobi, Kenibi. These are the things we normally use for our quickly. So yes.
Most people feel that these activities are quite fetish. What do you have to say about this?
It is because it has not been explained properly to those who think it is fetish. No. All we say is that it is custom and tradition. There is nothing fetish about it. There's nothing satanic about it. It's all custom. After all, if we tell you the amount of money we put in before we've gotten this catch, you realize that if not because of custom, we could have used half of that money to go to Tema to buy fish. But we are interested in the custom. That's why we spend that so much money. We are talking about some 20,000 Ghana cedis.
For the 2 canoes?
No, for 1 canoe, yes.
So times 2 is probably 40,000?
Yes, about 40,000. But because it is custom, we don't care. Instead of going to Tema to buy fish, no. We will still want the voyage to happen. And then we take joy from that one.
Okay. So are you happy generally?
Very, very happy. Very, very happy. Yes, I'm happy because, you see, these people left yesterday by this time. They stay in the cold and in the dark, and they have arrived safely today. For the fact that they have arrived without any problem, yes, that gives us a lot of joy. Yes.
What advice do you have for the youth, especially as you are preparing towards the Homowo Festival?
The only thing I will tell the youth is that they should just understand that this has to continue from now till the whole world is over. It should not be stopped when we are away.
But are the youth aware? Do they know much about this?
Yes, they are. They keep on following us anywhere, everywhere we go. Yes, so they are aware.
So we see some of them indulging in social vices during Homowo against the other people from the other side who come to work.
That one is unfortunate. And we have always found it necessary to speak to them that during Homowo, those things are vices and we should not go through it. So the Asafoacheme are always alert. If they are able to catch just one person snatching something like telephone from anybody, we will deal with that person seriously. Yes.
So you don't really need protection, or do you still need police protection?
No. There's the need for the police to be around. Yes, but at the same time, as of our chairman, will also do their beat.
Okay.
Yes.
Finally, Homowo, we have some other cultures that are really hyped by government or some other entities. How would you prefer that government would bring about some form of resources or try to elevate the Homowo like the other festivals that they have elevated?
It is always very important that like the Greater Accra Regional Minister or the region should come and support us financially, so we can enjoy quickly. We can have few drinks around. Yes, it is necessary the government comes in financially to help us.
What about tourism? Do you need government to come?
Yes, we because people go through certain vices using knives and blades and other things. That's why otherwise we have a lot of people, white men, black men from the diaspora coming to take pictures and interview some of us, and it is so much for a joy.
Okay, so what is your hope? Are you hoping that we'll have a very successful Homowo celebration this time?
No two ways about that. We shall have successful Homowo celebration.
Not long afterwards, the second team arrived.
kusum adeka keja kusum adeka nese eyi ishobulemo alo eyi lo ejiemo keja kusum adeka nese eyi keji obana lo nesa ni obana ke asile eyemu lo ne keji okwe inako ekoda Teshie eyi ekudi ye asile ni
I interacted with one of the fishermen from this team. He tells me today's expedition has been one of their best catch in many years.
Asako eko don ye Teshie don
anukwale won fa na nye de etonye da nye la lo alo etonye ke okwe nyese afi
afi ne lele afi fa Africa mi sane wona ke afi ne ya fe different etowo eja geshi ne ke chana bi ne ametura tejim fe ye wo man so mi je Teshie pe si popo ane no so mi fe na ya gbo ye jeme e ke chana bi na me fite tejim fe wa no kwalesa ne eni lo ewo ni wo ya no wa ni na me ya hunto fi o ya hunto wa denche oh okay no le imeji e ton wo ekome dana amekeke wo no na me ton wo ye wo kutuku abi wo nye wo pele fe yin.
His colleague also shares his experience. The catch by the fishermen is taken to the house of the Woleiatse,
where he and his elders would then select and distribute parts of the fish to all the porters in Teshie. The fish would then be smoked and preserved for the preparation of the traditional Homowo dish kokoi with palm nut soup on 23rd August 2022.
We no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. Yeah, man, we no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. You give holiday to farmer, I'm alive. Even big cars and tractor, I'm alive. Recognition and structure, I'm alive. Scholarship too, I'm alive. Why you no do so for the fisherman? Not even telephone, kasapa, chale yanko, akamila skotoka, enekeka kweba water kocha. The fisherman to a conco, demonstration we go. Government a feloco, Gavanu one colebo, and a fisherman to a conco, demonstration we go. Government a feloco, Gavanu one colebo. No retreat, no surrender. All the anu no the Valanda. Part 1 and 2, one in awkward down. But if they want to go 1 punch you ding down, then they call me fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. Hold on, international fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. Then they call me fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. Hold on, international fisherman, fisherman, fisherman. Get them in, we no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. Get them in, we no go fishing, we no go fishing, we no go fishing. And all the fishermen to a conco, demonstration we go.